Hi everyone, being here and people looking at the website and live. Uh, 5 years ago, actually, I was in the Fintech week in Istanbul, and I was doing the same. My name is Ludas. I'm the CEO of Ondato, which is the company presenting here. But I was asked by Invest Lithuania to present the Lithuanian Fintech landscape. And it's interesting that after 5 years, we have lots of things to show. So we actually have just a fresh report made by Invest Lithuania about the Lithuanian fintech. And this is the authority established by the government helping foreign companies and foreign investors basically to set up in Lithuania, going through different routes of European juridical things, legal, establishing the companies and everything. Yeah, so they made this report on how the landscape looks like. If you want to download the full report, just scan the QR code and you'll get it. But I will go through the key highlights here today, sharing you what we have in terms of the Lithuanian fintech landscape. So there are some advantages what Lithuania can actually bring. For you who doesn't maybe know too much about what is Lithuania, so it is Eastern, Northern European part of Europe, part of European Union, with population less than 3 million. So imagine like, 1/6 size of Istanbul, yeah? But we have some advantages that we are sharing with foreign investors and foreign companies coming to Lithuania. So it is fully digital infrastructure. Basically, you can do whatever online. Of course, access to the European market as the single one, because all the rules applied in the one single country, they are passported, and the licenses as well are passported to European Union. Of course, we are good at all the ratings of ease in doing business and all the other ones. And we have really good reputation, which is important, especially in terms of anti-money laundering. And today, Fintech Hub in Lithuania is the biggest in Europe, where also we have third in the EU in terms of the crowdfunding licenses and issued licenses. Also, we'll see what will happen with the crypto licenses, because the process of licensing of the cryptocurrencies companies is ongoing. And we are 9th globally among the anti-money laundering index, Basel index, which of course then ensures the reputation of the jurisdiction itself. The growth of Lithuanian Fintech Hub was not just occasional and didn't just happen. There was a national strategy introduced in 2016, which made a ground for Lithuanian fintech sector to grow. And other programs like newcomer program, like Sandbox of Lithuanian Central Bank and others, they attracted the attention of other companies to operate from Lithuania and to get licensed in Lithuania. Also, of course, Brexit, which is when UK left the European Union, helped to attract as well companies from UK. And today we have 276 licensed institutions, even not counting those that doesn't need a license, yeah, to operate in the financial technologies. And as you can see, out of those, 33 are from UK, and then we have different jurisdictions from around the world that decided to establish their European operations from Lithuania. Then what businesses are doing? This is the slide basically to give you the overview. Of course, the biggest portion is still the payments, which takes like third of all the fintech companies, but the other ones, they already have the substantial and big impact on the financial technology side, where we can say that financial software and also blockchain is, of course, increasing. Of course, the central bank's position on this is to also push a bit of more lending and digital banking as such, just to create more competitiveness in the market. And then, of course, the other type of technologies like regulatory technologies and insurance technologies are moving forward. Then if looking about the functions, what usually people are carrying in Lithuania, because you can imagine that the size of the population is not too big. So, of course, the compliance, fraud risk management takes the biggest portion. It is, of course, related a bit with the regulatory requirements as well. And then the IT and data management has the significant impact on the back office functions as well. The front office, for sure, sales, business development, and customer support. And I think one of the banks here that has the license in Lithuania as well can actually comment on this, that this is true. And the fintech talent pool continuing to grow. There's also the strategies together with the universities and the governmental support on increasing the talent pool in Lithuania related to the fintech. We have also the dedicated programs for that. Today we're counting more than 7,000 fintech talent people in Lithuania. And of course diversity, which is more or less common in the northern European part. The staff is relatively young, like 88% of staff under the 45 years. And then if looking at the diversity itself, more or less half women in the fintechs, with 25% in tech roles, which is basically more usual to the tech companies anyway. Funding, sad part I would say, because last year was really sober with the financial injections in the fintech. Only 5 million attracted throughout the year by the fintech companies, which means there are two sides of that actually, because first of all, of course, this distraction of and less of the money thrown into the fintech sector, but the companies are actually self-sustainable. So, and this gives a good background and good backbone of the stable financial ecosystem, because they actually don't need funding just to survive. We'll see how that will change in the future, because there's so many good companies and startups in Lithuania that are really doing a good job, and they should attract funding very, very soon. And of course, revenue is the biggest portion, even for funding, because looking at just the numbers, it's obvious. But of course, the private equity and venture capital, they're active in the market in the good times. And what to expect? Basically, of course, regulatory and compliance is still pushing hard on the market itself and on having that sustainable market and sustainable ecosystem. And of course, we have some geopolitical issues within the region which might affect, let's say, how the companies will react and how the sector will react to the existing challenges. Of course, there's still lots of opportunities there. There's a huge change in the European Union about the cryptocurrencies and the regulations there. So of course, the regulatory and compliance technologies and everything rest is moving forward, not even forgetting those fancy words like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and so on and so on. If you're going to do any kind of business in Lithuania, these are the guys to contact. And thank you very much for the attention. Thank you.